Welcome back, my savages, the Brown Time Opulence. We doing everybody's favorite, Bitcoin, man. We taking a look and where I think you should start accumulating some Bitcoin if you ain't in it or if you already got it with this big dip we got going on where you might need to pick up some more. But before we get into it, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. I'm telling you, man. Money Man ain't back in this thing. Guaranteed I ain't playing no game. Shout out, I already know my name. All right, we on everybody's favorite. We looking at Bitcoin on the Webull platform right now. Depends on when you're watching the video. Bitcoin is at 68,565, and I'm telling you, man, crypto never sleeps, and the Bitcoin is trending down, as y'all can see on this chart right here. I got my lines marked out on these support and resistance levels already, and we right here on the day chart with this Bitcoin right here, and we at a critical support level. And you can see Bitcoin already done touched 60,000 and bounced right up, and then we just been consolidating. That means trading sideways for the past couple of days. But right now, Bitcoin in a state of flux. We don't know what's going on, and the economy is up in the toss up with gold and silver being at all-time highs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people been pulling their money out of Bitcoin and putting it in the safe space. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? So Bitcoin right now back down to these lows after being up to the 120,000s. Now, all this is creating an opportunity for us to jump back in and probably even get any more. Now, what we got to watch for the next couple of days, if we still going to be trading sideways, or we going to touch this $70,000 mark and then bounce off and then come back down to the $68,000 mark. As you can see, like I said, trading sideways. But if it break below this 68,000, break this level, then it potentially go back to 60,000. That's my prediction. It could go back down to 60,000, but I really want to get it. Let me zoom out a little more. I really want to get it down, probably this 55,000 mark. And then if it break that, I really want to get it in this 40, the 42, 45,000 mark. That's where I really want to get it at. But you can see 49,000 between this 50,000 and 45,000, 44,000. That's where I really want to go heavy at. But right now, I'd throw a couple dollars on if we get below that 60,000 again, or we get to 60,000 again. If we get back in this range between 64,000 and 60,000, I'll throw a couple dollars in there. But you can start buying now. Like I said, I ain't a financial advisor. I'm just telling you, like, you can nibble at this point, but be ready because we ain't had no crypto winter in a long time. So I ain't saying I'm expecting one, but the way it's looking, Bitcoin gonna continue down, especially with what's going on in the economy. You know what I'm saying? This influx, don't nobody know what might happen with, the US or whatever. And the next thing I want to point out is, as you can see, we below my 200. I got my EMA set up. We below the 200 EMA, this line right here at the top. And then this is the 50 EMA right here. We already passed that with the 5 EMA and the 13. That's what I got set on here. So it's still a downtrend, you know what I'm saying? The RSI is 31, so that's low. That's real low. So now the reason why it popped back up, cause I got my Bollinger Band set to the white lines on the outside. Y'all see that the Bollinger Bands, once it broke it for 2 days, it popped back up. So it's at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. Usually when it break that Bollinger Band, that means the stock, whatever you're looking at, got to pop back up. And that's exactly what it did, but it didn't pop back up like tremendously. The gain back from that 74,000 all the way back to that 92,000. It ain't popped back up in that range. So we just consolidating right now. So I'm projecting that we still stay in this downtrend for a little longer. But like I said, my range is that 65,000 to 60,000, where I really want to nibble a little bit harder. But if we ever get back down to that 40,000, 45,000, 50,000, 45,000 range, that's where I want to load up a little heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows, man? You don't never know what Bitcoin gonna do, and you don't know if we ever gonna be back at these levels again. As you can see, back when we was at these levels just 2 years ago, August 6th, 2024, we was at 49,000. We've been on that run ever since. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, be ready to pounce, but only invest money that you're willing to lose. I'm telling you that right now. So stay on the lookout. Set your buy orders if you don't want to keep looking at it. If so it can trigger. If Bitcoin do fall to them levels or whatever range you feel comfortable at loading up on Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? Is that your discretion? It's your account. You can do whatever you want to do. You can buy as much as Bitcoin as you want or a little as you want, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm just telling you my levels. And like I said, this ain't financial advice, but it is what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all for coming. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about Brian Time Opulence. We back on it, man, with the stocks and the cryptos. But right now, we just talking about Bitcoin. But stay tuned for my other stock video. And then if you ain't watched my video before this one about my top 3 ETFs, you need to go watch that video, man, because we building the foundation over here. And we going to get to this long-term investing and generational wealth. Y'all already know what time it is.
My savages! Money main and the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube popping, man. Like, subscribe.